Hello, I am Fedora Gamer, and welcome to another episode of Incoming Indie, where I take a look at interesting in-development indie games. Today we are looking at Steam Marines by Worthless Bums, which is the indie developer's company name, not me insulting the developer. I do wonder if there is a story behind that name. I should ask him sometime. But anyway, this is a early alpha build. It is version 0.8.1 alpha, so it's still very much under development as every game in this series. Let's go ahead and start a new game. So what is Steam Marines? Steam Marines is a turn-based, squad-based, tactical combat roguelike, I guess is the best way to describe it. You have 4 Steam Marines, which is, it's called Steam Marines because it is very steampunk themed. Each of them is controlled separately with action points. It's along the veins of something like XCOM, more like the older XCOMs, but... Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, laser shot's a one-time use item. Okay. So, but you also have the roguelike elements. It is randomly generated levels. It's all about finding the elevator to go down to the next floor and try to get to the end. And there is permadeath, and it is real hard. Okay. I will open this door, and then I'll go into guard mode, which acts like Overwatch in XCOM games. If you are, oh, I shouldn't have moved another one. Oh well, it doesn't look like there's anything nasty in there trying to kill me. That door right there has a bomb on it, so I'm avoiding that door. And we have enemy noises. Storyline wise, you are on a spaceship, a steampunk spaceship. You wake up from cryo sleep, your squad does, and everything's gone to shit. Robots have taken over, and you're pretty much just trying to get out, survive, figure out what happened, all of the above. Really, the storyline isn't... I spotted an enemy somewhere, but I don't know where. The storyline isn't the strongest point of the game. Roguelikes aren't particularly known for their story, for the most part. It gives you the starting premise, but I haven't seen any other bits of story since then. But this is also very early alpha. Anyway, I'm not concerned with story in a roguelike. Oh. We have a robot busting through walls. I kind of split this guy off. Alright, we're still waiting for the enemy turn. It does take an action point to face, which is kind of inconvenient, but I see why from a design aspect. I'm using the Grenader right now, so he's hitting everything in a radius, which is real useful right now. That is a lot of robots. I took out one of them. 2 of them are close to dead. I really shouldn't have brought this guy over here. What did we get? Adrenaline shot, useful. And I got explosive. I can plant on a door. That's kind of useful. I thought that was a painting I could pick up. I'll explain paintings if I find one. Okay, this could go pretty badly for me. Quit missing. I'm out of action points. Bloody hell. Did it wrong. Please kill this one. Thank you. Oh, and we have more busting in from above. On normal mode, this game is no joke. So here's the bad part. The Grenader's attack is area effect, so I can hurt myself and my teammates with it. And now these guys are up in my face. I can't really shoot grenades. I don't like this. There's too many of them. Well, that one walked on a trap. As you can see, the red skull marks I've been avoiding our traps, and the enemies will walk over them and take damage, which is something I really like. Alright, here. Well, this could turn out real badly really quick. Please die. Oh, he's out of action points. That's the elevator down, but I can't actually use it because you have to have all your Marines nearby. Let's see. The Marines can shoot through each other without damaging them, with the exception of the Grenader, which I could use him, but it would hurt. my buddy over there. Oh yeah, the sniper or scout that has a sniper rifle can penetrate shots. He can hit ones behind him, but it has much less hit chance. Well, that leaves only one alive, so it's not going too badly, but that one's going to get 2 attacks on my leader over here. Oh well, I still do have action points with my grenader. Can I do anything useful? I am going to take some of my own area effect damage, unless it misses, because that will be less damage than this guy would take from getting hit twice by this robot, most likely. Okay, maybe not. That did 8 damage. Jeez. Alright, well, we survived that encounter. Okay, enemy turn takes a little while sometimes. Here we go. We'll get some credits from there. I'm not entirely sure what credits are used for. I've never found any kind of shop I could use. Oh, that was stupid. I hit the wrong button. I've never found any kind of shop I can use them in, so it might be a feature that's not implemented yet. There might be some sort of Steam vending machines. Okay. Now, Steam Marines, it is very good, very much a good idea to play cautiously and use guard mode a lot. Let the enemies come to you and take shots. I think these 2 guys can take care of that, so, well, doesn't look like there's anywhere else to explore this direction. Oh, there's more. I'm gonna bust open a door here. Well, that's unfortunate. Between the trap and guard, it did not kill that robot, and he took out my leader, I believe. So this is going horribly, which is how most of my Steam Marine games go. Just die, please. Thank you. I wouldn't have killed that guy if I hadn't stepped on a trap like an idiot. Taking damage is a very bad thing. You want to try to avoid at all costs taking damage, because it's hard to heal. You can only heal through items, which you get very rarely. You coming down? There you go. Kind of wish the enemy's movement was a little faster. Are you the grenader? No, you're not. You're my support. Okay. That guy's taken care of, but I'm down a Marine, which is like, in this game, that's pretty much like losing one of your limbs. Instead of 4 limbs, I now have lost my left arm, which will mostly doom this game. But recent patch added the fact that at elevators, you have the random chance of finding a survivor if your squad isn't full. But that survivor will not be leveled. But these guys haven't. None of these have gained a level yet anyway. Another adrenaline shot. That's useful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's hope I can kill him in one hit. Oh, my weapon's empty. This is a real bad place to be. It takes an entire turn, whatever AP you have left, to reload your weapon. So that guy's in a bad spot. Well, this is going to go very poorly. So let's talk a little bit more about the game. He's dead. He's so dead. It's hard. This game is hard. You have to play very cautiously. It is a good idea not to split up your Marines very much. If you split them all 4 up wandering around, you will very quickly get them killed. I need to back him off a space because he's the grenader. Now the thing about the grenader is his splash damage cannot outright kill enemies. Only the one that's the center target can be killed by his attacks. The other ones can only get dropped down to 1 damage. Same goes for grenades if you find grenade items. I'm going to refill action points. I want these things dead. And I'm out of ammo, so I gotta reload. Out of ammo. It's terrible. You gotta pay attention to ammo, which I tend to forget to do. Okay, this guy has real short range. I'm going to use this because I really want this guy dead. Thank you. I need to do something to up his range. Okay, we survived for now. I'm going to go into guard mode again. With the Grenader and not being able to kill enemies outright with splash damage, you can get an ability from leveling up that changes that. Which might be a bad thing, because then you can actually kill yourself with splash damage. Currently, the way I believe so. Ah, bloody hell. Just die, please. Oh, this is gonna go poorly. Yep. That guy's probably dead now. The enemies, when in melee range, don't tend to miss very much. Okay, well, let's talk about a little bit more of the game before I very quickly die here. There is this game. I played the earlier alphas, and I found the UI really lacking. The UI has gone through several revisions, and it's considerably better now. There's this really cool gun silhouette down here that is a multi-function UI element. You can mouse over it and click and hit guard mode, fire, which also tells you the keyboard shortcuts, which I generally use. There's also reload, but this clip is very useful because you can see the color fill of it decreasing as your clip is emptying. So at a glance you can see the status of your ammunition in the clip and know that you need to reload. Just pay attention to it more like I do, please, unlike me. That is a really good thing. I like that a lot. In the previous alphas, I did not see on the standard UI anywhere to actually see ammo count unless I was missing it, and I had to open this right here that shows a bunch of stats about all of your squad to try to see ammo, and that was not very useful. You can click this to cycle attachments. Each Marine starts with 2 default attachments, and you can pick up other ones. You start with the flashlight and a laser light. It takes an action point to cycle them. I recommend sticking with the flashlight. It gives you 1 further view radius, sight radius, I guess would be a better way of terming it, which is really useful. The laser light gives you 10% accuracy, which not bad. I believe the flashlight to be by far the best option, so I stick with the flashlight on them. Now, your Marines can level up. There is a level up system, which I'll show you in here, even though he hasn't leveled up to have any points to spend. You also gain experience just by spotting enemies, so that's something to keep in mind. Every time you level, you get a rank up, and you get to choose one of the 2 different skills. Set target's fire, and here's the skill that allows AoE attacks to kill secondary targets. Then you also get stat and skill points, 1 each per level. These are the stats, these are the skills. Power grants extra guard mode shot, because when you go into guard mode you can only shoot once, so if multiple enemies keep moving within your guard range, only the first one's going to get shot at. That's really useful. Speed, which I think is by far the best stat, grants plus 0, gives you 1/4 of an AP, 1/4 of a sight radius, and 2% evasion. So you get 4 points in this and you get another AP, which is a big deal. More AP is extremely useful. And then strength gives you 2 health. Then the skills have smash, which is 1 melee damage and 10% chance to bash obstacles, which is really useful in the leader because he has some skills that that improve melee damage. So, and he's about the only class I believe that is worth using melee attacks to conserve ammo, because ammo is limited. You have to find more. Bomb tech, 25% chance to deactivate traps. I don't find this too useful. A 25% chance is still way too much of a risk to even try stepping on traps. You're better off just avoiding them. Unless you put 4 points in this and that gives you a 100% chance to activate traps, it is not worth ever even risking it, because taking damage is very detrimental to your odds of getting anywhere in this game. And precision, which I find to be the most useful, grants +1 firearm damage and +3% accuracy. So I normally always grab speed and precision, except for maybe on the leader I'll grab smasher every now and then. But he's dead right now. All of them are dead except for the Grenader. There is a very interesting system in this game with paintings. They kind of fill the role of the potions you see in roguelikes, which is pretty much a staple of the roguelike genre. The randomized color of potions, where the color is all same color, all does the same thing, but it changes what color does what with every run, since it's permadeath. This game has paintings that do that. You can find paintings on the wall. The name of the painting of that painting, like the Mona Vox, is one you'll find a lot. Its effect is randomized every time, but every Mona Vox will have the same effect per run. I don't know why it's paintings. It doesn't actually make any logical sense. You'll find paintings that act like grenades laser shots, med kits. Why do paintings explode and heal people? I don't get it. It doesn't make any logical sense, but it's this game's answer to the randomized potion system, which I really appreciate it being in here, even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that it's paintings. Just for the fact that that's a element of roguelikes that I really like, and is pretty much a staple of the genre. Now I'll quit looking at an empty screen here and go out here and try to finish this guy off and maybe not die immediately. Okay. I just picked up another laser shot. I gotta remember to use those. Oh, hell. The Grenader is real bad to have by himself. And he only has 2 life left too. Because if something gets in your face, you're gonna hurt yourself. Oh, crap. Well, I'm gonna try to take this guy out. That did no damage. Quit missing. And this is gonna be the end of the game here. I will say there's some things, well maybe not, they won't be able to reach him this turn. Oh, he will. It's end. It is done. Okay, that went horribly. I'm gonna start a new game. I won't actually play through it all, but one thing I did forget to mention is you can choose the classes. You have one of each class by default: leader, scout, grenader, and support. Sometimes I consider getting another leader or another scout in place of the grenader, just because the grenader's attack has too many disadvantages. But there are some times when that area effect, especially once you get the skill that lets it kill things, is life-saving. But there are some elements I want to talk about a little bit more. I do wish that this cycle attachment mouse over would tell you the effect of the attachment on mouse over. Like you'd see what the exact effect is of the flashlight. It would say it's flashlight and its effect. That'd be really useful because I'm not even sure where to see that. Oh, I cycled it, but that's not what I want to do. Another thing I really wish, this is all just feedback to the developer if he does bother to watch this video, is the name here. I wish in parentheses next to it said the class, because I often forget who is who. You can kind of tell by the weapon silhouettes, but they all look kind of similar and really hard. Like, what is that? I think that's the shotgun, but it doesn't really look like a shotgun because you add the handle and clip to every one of them just because you need them for the way this UI element works. That I know that's the sniper rifle that the scout has. I believe that's the grenade launcher. But yeah, so I do wish it said in parentheses right here next to the name that what class they were. That'd be a lot easier to remember, especially when you're trying to figure out who you want to give what armor pieces you find to, because some of them are more suited for certain classes. That'd be really nice. And so that's pretty much the only things I find lacking in the UI would be name or the class name, and like mousing over would tell you what that attachment you have equipped does. Okay, I'll take a few more moves. Maybe I can find a painting here or something. I find nothing in that room. Anything useful in here? Wow, that guy's... Why does he have 7 AP? He normally has... Are their stats randomized a bit? I think the scout normally has 6 when I play. I don't know. 7 AP is real nice, though. What did we pick up here? Hourglass. Interesting. Well, that's bad. But this, you'll just see me die again. I'll be honest, I normally play this game on easy, because it's hard. It's seriously hard. You have to play very cautiously and use guard mode very liberally to get anywhere in this game. There is, if you get down deep enough, which I have on easy mode, you will fight bosses. I fought the first boss, which was pretty nuts. And you also do, once you get to certain floors, you get the option of selecting what direction to take in the ship. You can choose to either go to like engineering or medical. So it has branching paths, kind of reminds me a little bit of, Faster and Light when you're selecting the sectors you're going to. Don't know how much effect it has on gameplay. I know it changes the tile set, but I assume in the medical bay you're going to find a lot more medical items. So if you need med kits, go to the medical bay rather than engineering. I don't know, what you might find more armor and weapons in engineering, perhaps? I'm not entirely sure on that. it is still very much in early development. I am very much looking forward to watching it grow and seeing what it all is at. The developer is extremely active in developing it. I will mention this game is an alpha, but you can buy it now and get access to the alpha for only $5. This game is amazing for only $5. The price will go up as it gets closer to a full release. This game also has a Greenlight campaign going, and I implore you, please go and vote for this on Greenlight. Voting for a game on Greenlight helps the developer a lot. They very much appreciate it. I will have the link to both of those in the description. I've been Fedora Gamer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.